What happens when banks fail? It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? Today, we're going to explore what a world without banking systems might look like. Picture a world where your daily routine of swiping credit cards and withdrawing cash from ATMs becomes a distant memory. It seems unimaginable, yet it's a potential reality we must face. Banks collapsing could be triggered by a multitude of factors. Economic crises, widespread fraud, or even a catastrophic cyber attack could all bring our banking systems to their knees. The probability is not zero, and while we hope it never comes to pass, it's wise to be prepared. In the immediate aftermath, the landscape changes drastically. We're not just talking about a run on the banks where everyone rushes to withdraw their money. We're talking about a complete shutdown of services. This means no more loans, no more credit, and no more access to funds stored in checking and savings accounts. The ripple effect is enormous. Businesses can't pay employees, retailers can't accept payments, and the economy grinds to a halt. But it's not just about money. The social fabric of our lives could unravel. Trust in institutions evaporates, leading to widespread panic and uncertainty. Law and order could break down as people struggle to secure resources. It's a grim picture, but understanding the potential impact can help us prepare and mitigate these effects. In such a scenario, self-reliance becomes crucial. Those who can provide for themselves and their families, who have a plan and the necessary resources, stand the best chance of navigating through this crisis. It's about building resilience, adapting to new realities, and finding ways to survive and even thrive in a post-bank world. A banking collapse isn't a far-fetched scenario, it's a potential reality we must prepare for. In the following scenes, we'll delve deeper into the economic impact, the lifestyle changes you'll need to make, and how to start on a path towards self-sufficiency. It's time to be proactive, to learn, adapt, and prepare for whatever comes our way. The financial impacts of a banking collapse are vast and immediate. Let's delve into how this will affect you and your wallet. Without banks, our day-to-day transactions would be disrupted significantly. Imagine walking into a grocery store and not being able to swipe your credit card or withdraw money from an ATM to pay for your essentials. The convenience of online payments and direct deposits would be a thing of the past. This is the immediate reality of a banking collapse. Paying for services would be another challenge. Utilities, rent, internet, and phone services, all of which we usually pay for electronically, would need to be settled in a different way. This could mean a return to cash transactions or even bartering. The challenge here is not just the inconvenience but also the risk. Carrying large amounts of cash can make you a target for thieves. On the income side, receiving salaries would become complicated. The direct deposit that you rely on every month would cease to exist. Employers would have to find alternative ways to pay their employees, and this could lead to delays or even non-payment in some cases. But the impact goes beyond just buying groceries or paying bills. The banking sector is the backbone of our economy, facilitating everything from international trade to personal loans. Without it, we would witness long-term economic shifts. Businesses would struggle to operate, leading to job losses and a sharp rise in unemployment. The housing market would be hit hard as mortgages become non-existent. The overall economy would likely contract, leading to a period of economic depression. This paints a gloomy picture, doesn't it? But it's important to understand the potential magnitude of a banking collapse. It's not just about losing a place to keep your money, it's about a complete upheaval of our economic system. The economy will be drastically different. It's crucial to understand this to prepare effectively. The more we understand, the better we can prepare. So let's dive into the lifestyle changes that could come with a banking collapse in our next scene. Stay tuned. Life as we know it will fundamentally change. Cash may become king, or bartering could return as a common practice. In the wake of a banking collapse, we would find ourselves in a world where digital transactions, credit cards, and online banking are no longer the norm. Our daily lives would take a turn back to the basics, with cash and tangible goods becoming the primary means of exchange. Picture it. You're at the local market ready to buy fresh produce for the week. But instead of swiping a card or tapping your phone, you're reaching into your wallet for bills or coins, or perhaps you're trading homegrown tomatoes for your neighbor's homemade bread. In this new reality, self-sufficiency becomes paramount. Growing your own food, generating your own power, and utilizing your own skills for repair and maintenance wouldn't just be hobbies or side projects, they would be necessary for survival. But it's not just about survival, it's also about being resourceful, adaptable, and resilient. It's about learning new skills and honing old ones. Can you fix a leaky faucet or a broken appliance? Can you navigate without GPS or communicate without cell service? Can you build a fire, purify water, or administer first aid? These skills, once common but now often overlooked, would become essential again. And while these changes may seem daunting, they also present an opportunity to reclaim our independence, to relearn forgotten skills, and to build stronger, more resilient communities. It's a chance to reconnect with the earth, with our neighbors, and with the very essence of what it means to be human. This new world would require us to be proactive, not reactive, to think ahead, plan for the unknown, and always be ready to adapt. It would challenge us, yes, but it would also make us stronger, wiser, and more connected. These changes will be challenging, but with preparation, you can not only adapt but thrive. A banking collapse could serve as a reset. What you have now might be all you have for a while. Imagine a world where your wealth isn't determined by the numbers on a screen, but by your tangible belongings and the skills you possess. It's a world where you've traded your reliance on banks for a chance to be self-sufficient. This isn't a step back, but a new way forward. In this new era, resources become the currency of survival, and they are more precious than ever. It's time to take a hard look at what you have and understand its true value. You may have more than you realize. Your home, your land, your car, your tools, and even your clothes. These are all resources. They can be used, traded, or repurposed in a post-bank world. But material possessions are only half of the equation. Your skills, knowledge, and ability to adapt are just as critical. Can you grow your own food, fix your home, or maintain your vehicle? Can you navigate without GPS, build a fire without a lighter, or purify water from a stream? These skills may seem old-fashioned, but they could be the difference between thriving and merely surviving in a world without banks. In this new start, self-sufficiency becomes the ultimate goal. It's about taking control of your life, reducing your reliance on external systems, and becoming resilient in the face of adversity. It's about learning to live with less, but also living more fully. It's time to start preparing for this new reality. Start by assessing your resources, both physical and skill-based. What do you have and what can you do? Next, identify the gaps. What skills do you need to learn? What resources do you need to acquire? And how can you start building a more self-reliant lifestyle today? Remember, preparation isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing process, a journey. And every step you take brings you closer to becoming self-sufficient. This new start will be tough, but it's also an opportunity to build a sustainable, self-reliant lifestyle. It's time to start preparing. Here's a checklist of what you'll need. First on the list, seeds and gardening tools. The ability to grow your own food is a cornerstone of self-reliance. Start with easy-to-grow vegetables like lettuce, tomatoes, and beans. Don't neglect herbs and medicinal plants either. If you have space, consider fruit trees for a long-term food source. Essential tools include a good quality shovel, rake, and pruners. Next, power solutions. When banks go under, the ripple effects could disrupt public utilities. Having your own power source is not just convenient, it could be life-saving. Solar panels are a great option for renewable energy. For short-term needs or backup, a generator can provide immediate power. Remember, it's about self-reliance. So consider multiple sources and always have a backup plan. Water. It's fundamental to life. You'll need a system for collecting, storing, and purifying water. Rainwater collection systems can provide a steady supply, but you'll also need a way to purify it. There are many purification options to choose from, including filters, tablets, and boiling techniques. Also, consider large storage containers to stockpile water for emergencies. Finally, indoor growing systems. In harsh climates or seasons, outdoor gardening might not be feasible. Indoor growing systems allow you to cultivate food year-round, no matter the weather outside. Hydroponics, aquaponics, or traditional potted plants can all be effective. The key is to choose a system that fits your space, budget, and skill level. This checklist is just a starting point. The path to self-reliance is a journey, not a destination. It's about learning, adapting, and overcoming challenges. Each step you take brings you closer to being ready for whatever comes next. With these essentials, you're well on your way to being prepared for a banking collapse. Survival skills will be invaluable in a post-bank world. Let's cover some critical ones. Now imagine a world where you need to fix a leaky roof or a broken hinge. Without the luxury of hiring a professional, DIY repair skills will soon become your best friend. Knowing your way around basic tools, understanding how to mend household items, or even repairing a vehicle can make a world of difference. Next, consider medical care. Without easy access to hospitals or pharmacies, first aid knowledge is crucial. Learn how to treat wounds, recognize symptoms of common illnesses, and understand basic emergency procedures. Other survival skills like hunting, fishing, or foraging for wild food could also come in handy. You never know when you might need to source your next meal from nature itself. These skills, along with your preparation, will help you navigate this new era. Preparing for a bank collapse is about more than just financial security. It's about resilience and resourcefulness. As we've explored today, the impacts of such a collapse reach far and wide, disrupting our daily lives and forcing us to adapt in ways we might not have imagined. From bracing for economic shifts to learning new survival skills, every step we take today shapes our tomorrow. A world without banks is a world where self-sufficiency reigns. It's a world where the seeds you plant, the power you generate, and the water you purify are your lifelines. It's a world where your ability to adapt and innovate is your greatest asset. There's no better time than now to start preparing. Assess your needs, gather your supplies, and build the skills that will help you prevail in a post-bank world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help others get prepared. Check out our other videos for more insights on survival techniques and emergency preparedness.